Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this video from Ben Shapiro and it's titled "The Left Has Become Unhinged." You guys, I'm excited for this, and without much ado, let's see what Ben Shapiro had for us in this video.
Meanwhile, the left is in a state of complete meltdown. As you can sense, whenever we are optimistic here on the right, the left is very upset. Listen, I understand if you had misconceptions about Donald Trump, if you think that it's just going to be the end of the world, I get you being upset. Seriously, like, we're making a lot of fun. The people I'm trying to make fun of are not like normal American citizens who may have been misinformed or who may have a different belief system. The people I'm making fun of are the people at the top of the heap. The people I'm making fun of are the people at the top of the economic heap who should know better, who do know better, and who are lying. When they say that this is going to be Hitler, when they say that it's going to be brown shirts, when they say it's the end of America, none of that is true, and they know it's not true. And you can tell they know that it's not true. Those people, I don't even think that it's okay to laugh at. I think it's a duty to laugh at them. Because if you're a person who's deliberately misinforming the American public, we should laugh at you. Exactly. And frankly, I think we should encourage you in your downward spiral, if that downward spiral means that you lose more. Now, speaking of people who just keep losing, Joy Reid, who is not a repository of joy, she is out there blaming Latinos, of course, because Donald Trump won, according to some exit polls, 46% of the entire Latino vote. So that means that Joy Reid, because she's higher on the intersectional hierarchy than Latinos, she gets to say whatever she wants about Latino people now.
Also Latino men who, despite the utter disrespect shown by Trump and his promise to deport some of your mixed status families, most of them voted in a 55% majority to make the deportations happen. Y'all voted with Stephen Miller and David Duke and against your own sisters and chose Kamala Harris with 60% of their votes. So you own everything that happens to your mixed status families and to your wives, sisters, and abuelas from here on in.
Really?
Man, just keep going with this. Seriously, just keep going with this. Really, keep doubling down on this, Joy Reid. I really love it. More identity politics, more blaming Americans. Sunny Hostin joins the crew. She is also blaming Latino men. Now she says they're sexist. That's the real problem.
Latinos in Texas, a district that's 97% Latino, went 75 percentage points for Donald Trump. Why?
Misogyny.
It's on the border.
It's
the border crisis is on their doorstep.
So
and they were begging people to care about it for years. We need to take some lessons.
That's what that was.
The lessons are not
knock. Who's there? Oh my gosh, it's Whoopi.
Oh my goodness, these folks. Wow. Meanwhile, former vice chair of the DNC agrees. This is Michael Blake saying that Americans are racist. Just keep doing this, please. More. Pour it on. Keep calling Americans racist. Keep calling Latino men sexist. Please do it. Keep just yelling at the American people about how terrible they are for not having elected this absolute nothing burger of a candidate on a terrible agenda that Americans hate. Please keep telling Americans how they're the worst people ever. That's a way to victory. Do it. Do it.
Democrats, we have to be very clear of calling them on who they is. Donald Trump is a white supremacist who has a Project 2025 agenda that wants to implement that. And anyone who voted for those policies need to be clearly counted on that. When you see what happened on Tuesday, it was people, in particular, white men and white women, who unfortunately decided to not vote for the vice president, yet they elected black women in the Supreme Court in Michigan, yet we had victories in Ruben Gallegos going in Arizona, yet we had victories in North Carolina. It was the fear of a Black and South Asian woman that we have to speak about. And if we're not clear about race, gender, and class, we are ignoring the truth of what's happening in the country right now.
You guys, what are your thoughts on this video? And as for Joy Reid and Sunny Hostin, I think these women have totally lost their mind. And Sunny Hostin calling the Latinos sexist is totally her bag of chips, because a lot of people are not comfortable with Kamala Harris being the president of America, not because she is a woman, but because she is not capable of, and because she does not have a policy, she doesn't have anything to offer the people of America, judging from the fact that she is the current vice president of America, and she hasn't even done anything tangible that one can say, yes, Kamala Harris did this. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and let's continue watching, you guys.
I mean, can I just point out that white people actually voted for Trump at a lower clip than they voted for him in 2020? That's actually what happened. The only constituency where Trump actually lost ground, he lost 1 point with white voters in 2024. And then he blew her out. Why? Because a bunch of people who weren't supposed to vote for him voted for him. But please keep going with this.
The fact of the matter is, you know, this race may not have been decided by any one individual factor, but misogyny is very, very real in this country. As another widely known woman of color in office, you know, I knew that sexism and racism were real, but it was not until I got subjected to a national stage that I actually was shocked at how bad it is. You know, you grow up with it, but there is something about being on the receiving line or just nationally exposed to millions of eyeballs at once that you feel that fire hose and you actually understand how deeply ingrained it is. And it is not partisan. It is it transcends.
More tears. More. I require more tears. More. Okay, so I have some more tears for you. How about professor and New York Times columnist Tressie McMillan Copham urging Dems to double down on identity politics, like on Comedy Central? Because it's been working so well, they need more of it. Please be my guest. Please keep going. Please.
As Donald Trump has proven, what he has proven and the way he has won has proven is that every voter has an identity. Every voter has an identity, and he tapped into one of the most powerful of American identities. He tapped into white identity. Right? And he said, you don't need to be ashamed of this identity. I'm going to give it a name, and I'm going to make you feel good about it, and you don't have to sacrifice a thing. Donald Trump played identity politics like a fiddle. So when you say that the Democrats lose because we play identity politics, it simply isn't true. This is about whose identities win when you appeal to them. That means you should double down on the identities of your base.
Oh, please keep doing this. By the way, Trump did not run on identity politics. He ran on the reverse. You guys ran on the idea that everybody's a member of a race or a class. Donald Trump ran on the idea that everybody wants American opportunity and you should leave us the hell alone. That's what he ran on. But again, I keep going down this rabbit hole. Please. It'll be great. I think that'll be excellent. Are you tired of the lies and the twists of the mainstream media talking points? Yeah, me too. Join me in my newest series, Fact, where I dismantle and bring truth to this tiring mainstream agenda.
You guys, what are your thoughts on this video? Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts and I'll see you all in my next video.